So you've taken the time to create a high impact course that you know your students will totally benefit from. Or perhaps you're still in the planning stage of your course, and if so, we can help with that, and we'll talk about that a bit later. But how do you get students? I'm Alice Seba from eKit Hub, and I have decades of experience of creating and selling courses and helping our customers do the same. And actually, in our Fast and Simple course creation program, we share plenty of strategies for building your buyer audience. And the fact of the matter is, without traffic, you don't have students or sales, right? Yes. But you don't want just any traffic. You need to attract a steady stream of relevant traffic filled with people who will likely be interested in purchasing your course. So here we have 12 ways you can get targeted traffic to your course. Now, first off, your blog. Create relevant content that your target audience would be interested in. Optimize it for keyword phrases to boost your search engine traffic. Share it with your email subscribers, social media followers, and get your affiliates to share the post as well. Now, here's what's important. The goal is to give the reader useful content they can certainly take action on, but they could get better results with that action by signing up for your course. Now, hint, this video is based on a blog post that we have repurposed for you here. And that blog post was such a promotional tool for our own course, right? We're going to be providing you with useful information to build traffic to your course page, but our complete training includes full training on creating a simple but high impact course while you grow your buying audience. In addition, we have templates, worksheets, and checklists that make it easier to take action. Plus, we have built-in accountability to get things done with our 30-day challenge. Now, that was showing you kind of the logic behind all of this, but also ends up being a promotion to you if you'd like to further your education after hearing about the other 11 points. Because we're big fans of practicing what you preach, and you'll see that in almost everything we do. We teach it because we do it, and we do it because it works. Now, let's continue with the traffic generation ideas. Number 2 is social media. Hey, everybody knows that, right? It's by far one of the most popular ways to get traffic, but let's give you a smart strategy here because it can also be a huge time stealer if you don't take control of it. You want to be sharing content and answer questions, but not spending endless hours doing it with minimal results. That's why we recommend always a rigorous campaign of reusing and repurposing content, which we're doing right now. I just told you, right? This was a blog post. Now it's becoming a video. It will also, in some form, end on our social media. You definitely want to tailor your content to specific social media audiences or any audience where you're repurposing, but you want to focus on creating content that will work for you over and over again. Also, when it comes to social media, be careful to balance linking to your course. First off, algorithms might work against you when you consistently post links to outside websites, and of course, places like Instagram don't even allow for links. But more importantly, your social media is social. So you want to craft your content as a conversation, as a way of getting to know the people who follow you and listen to you. That said, you're still going to frequently be mentioning your course in your posts while you're providing helpful content, but you might not always link to it. It's the frequent mentioning that warms your followers up to the idea of getting more help from you by buying your course, right? They keep getting good advice, and your course stays in their mind because you keep mentioning it. You can use Facebook groups, Instagram, x.com, which was formerly Twitter. I think that's the first time I've said it correctly since Pinterest, LinkedIn, and any other social media platform to build a relationship with your audience and invite them to your course. Number 3 is YouTube, one of our favorites. It still really is one of the number one best place to share videos. Add to that, YouTube is actually quite generous to publishers who promote their own products and links. So it's an opportunity to be a bit more self-promotional. That said, you still need to provide tremendous value in your videos. You can also check out other video sharing sites like Vimeo. You can also explore short form video on, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook Reels. And of course, explore the option of doing live videos through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and more. Then we have Quora, or Quora. I think it's Quora. I've heard people pronounce it differently, but it's a very popular question and answer form where you can answer questions related to your niche. You can put a link to your course in your profile. You're also permitted to put links in the answers you post, but do that very carefully and be sure to share a wide variety of relevant resources in the various answers that you promote. If you are completely self-promotional, I think they'll catch on. Quora also has the added benefit of helping you keep a finger on the pulse of what people want to know related to your niche. Plus, as you answer those questions, you are creating content that you can then use to incorporate into or promote your course. As you'll see, a lot of the things that we suggest kind of work together. You're creating this content, you're reusing it, and you're repurposing it. Always focus on that. Number 5 is email marketing. At all times, you should be growing your mailing list. As various platforms try to monopolize your followers' attention by controlling algorithms that take them away from your content, you want to bring as many of your followers to your own email list that you own wholly. Add to that, email is still a highly commercial medium, so it allows for stronger product pictures that are more likely to convert to new paying students. So offer free gifts related to your course in order to build your subscriber list. For example, it could be a report, a short video, worksheet, or checklist. Then deliver other useful information that empowers them to take action, but also shows them that signing up for your course is the best way to achieve the best results. Number 6 is guest posting. Good old-fashioned guest blog posting, right? In addition to posting to your own blog and targeting certain keyword phrases, approach blogs with larger audience and ask if you can post extremely helpful content in return for a link back to your course sign-up page in your bio, or maybe you'll promote that free offer that grows your lists. In some cases, you may be able to reuse repurposed contents, but for blogs with bigger traffic potential, you probably want to create something completely original for them so they are more likely to say yes to your blog post. Number 7 is free webinars. A live audience on a webinar is an extremely powerful tool in getting more signups for your course. Use the same approach you would use for other content. Teach them something very relevant to the problem your course solves, but show them how joining for the paid course will help them achieve better results and perhaps give them a special offer to join right away. In addition, running free webinars are a great way to build your list altogether, your email list. People readily opt in for high-value free events, so be sure to offer yours. Number 8 is paid ads. You can run advertisements on different platforms for your online course. You could do ads on Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X.com again, and more. Of course, there are many things to learn about the intricacies of the various platforms, targeting the right audiences, and creating the right budgets, but these skills are worth learning. You may find different success in promoting your paid course directly or having them sign up for your free offer and then following up with them by email to get them to buy the paid product. But really just choose one platform, and if you're a beginner, choose one platform and then campaign type to start and perfect your offer, then build on that. Number 9 is podcasting. Podcasting is a unique traffic source that allows you to advertise to your audience no matter where they're listening to you from. A podcast creates a loyal fan base that have a reason to come back every week. You can answer questions as an expert, have guests related to your niche, or keep listeners up to date on all the developments in your niche. You could teach potential students about your course topic on your podcast. Ask them to join your list. Remember, you're always trying to grow that list by sending them to the free gifts related to your course. You can also include advertisements for your online course during the podcast. Make your podcast available on platforms like iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and more to reach the most people. But, of course, creating a podcast is a big undertaking not to be taken lightly. There are options to create limited series podcasts so you don't have to publish on an ongoing basis. You can also choose to forego the creation of a podcast altogether and get interviewed on one instead, which is gonna be traffic generation technique number 10. All right, number 10, get interviewed. Instead of setting up the podcast yourself, a great way to drive traffic to your course is by being interviewed on podcasts and by other entrepreneurs on some other platform, such as their own Facebook live stream or wherever they broadcast their content. Do some research to find podcasts and others related to your topic and who have an audience that would be interested in your course. Send them a personalized email, introducing yourself and explaining why you think they would be a good fit for their show, webinar, or event. Or maybe not email, because not everyone is always answering that either. But, find ways to build a connection with them and to open up a conversation. During the interview, add plenty of value to the listeners. Again, you want them to have something to take away from it, right? Don't make the interview a sales pitch for your course, or you're probably not going to get invited back or invited to many more podcasts. But at the end of the interview, the host will usually give you an opportunity to share more about your course, or the free gift that will allow you to grow your list, and then you can follow up with them by email. Number 11, leverage micro-influencers. Now, you've probably heard of influencers on social media, but do you know about micro-influencers? They've categorized this. It's businesses or individuals that have a following between 1,000 and 30,000 people. And just like the big influencers, you can pay them to talk about your products. But micro-influencers charge reasonable amounts for their services of reviewing your product and sharing it, making it quite affordable even to new course owners getting into the online game. They reach a lot of eyes and ears and can persuade their audience to buy a product that they have experienced. Of course, they should be transparent about the sponsored relationship, which is a required thing. You can find micro-influencers by leveraging tools like BuzzSumo, or there's Mavrck, M-A-V-R-C-K, or simply search for them manually. Once you find ones that have an audience interested in courses like yours, get in touch with them to find out about their, advertising rates. Negotiate the best terms to get the most for your fees. Or when you contact them directly, you could potentially enlist them into your affiliate program, which could earn them more money if you have a really good converting offer. And that's number 12 on our list. Number 12 is affiliates. Leverage the power of affiliate marketing, which gives the opportunity to other online publishers to promote your course and earn a commission when they make a sale. You can reach out to and partner with other bloggers, influencers, entrepreneurs who will promote your course to their people. In exchange, they receive a percentage of each sale they send to your course. The percentage ranges from very low to, over half the sale. But if you are doing digital products, 50% is pretty standard for a course like this. You don't have to pay them any upfront revenue, and they only get paid when someone buys the course. So you are simply paying for results. There you have 12 ways to build traffic that you can start implementing right away. Of course, you can't do them all at once, and it really helps to have a solid plan to steadily grow traffic to your course offer as you learn how these different techniques work and how well they work for your particular offers. But that's actually just part of the puzzle, right? In order to make traffic work for you, you do need to make sure you have that solid course offer that people want to spend money on. And that's what our Fast and Simple course creation program is all about. And I promise to tell you about it. It takes you from start to finish in creating the best offer that produces the best results for your students and your business. And we'd love to invite you to join us. You can click the link in this video description to learn more, or you'll see it at the end of the video as well.